Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make one of the infamous Dollar Tree pizza pan door hangers. So you'll need a pizza pan from the Dollar Tree, one of the Merry and Bright signs from the Dollar Tree, the wooden ones, a piece of scrapbook paper, an embellishment of your choice, some ribbon of your choice, some floral picks of your choice. You'll need a piece of nautical rope or some sort of twine to hang it, some red chalk paint and white chalk paint, and of course some Mod Podge. So the first thing I did was give it a few coats of white chalk paint, and this takes a couple of coats to get good coverage. And I just used a sponge brush to apply it. And I let it dry in between coats. Once I had it all painted, I took the insert that was on the pizza pan and I lined it up on the scrapbook paper and traced around it, and then flipped it to the other side and traced around again, and then cut out the circle, and it fits perfectly inside the pizza pan. Next, I took my Mod Podge and Mod Podged the scrapbook paper onto the pizza pan, and I also made sure that I got some Mod Podge on the edges to seal in the paint. And I made sure I got a good thick amount of Mod Podge on there to make sure that my scrapbook paper was held well. You just want to center your scrapbook paper in and start pressing it down. Then I had my son get me a sandwich bag, and instead he brought me a large gallon bag, so that's why I have a huge bag on my hand. And I just used that to spread out the paper and smooth it all out so I wouldn't tear the paper. You can use saran wrap too, works very well. And there's all done and all dry. Next, I'm going to take the Merry and Bright sign, and I'm going to paint that with the red chalk paint. This is just the color Imperial in the chalk paint. And I didn't do the edges or the back, just the front. Next, I took 4 of those little cubes and I stuck them to random points around the back of the Merry and Bright. And then I added some hot glue to them and to the edge of the T and the B, which stuck on the side of the pizza pan, and I glued it to the center of my pizza pan. And it kind of raises it up off of the pizza pan. Those little cubes from Dollar Tree work wonders for so many different projects. But you can see now it's raised up off the pizza pan and looks super adorable. Next, I took the floral picks that I had, and they were just 2 little greenery pieces. I believe I got them at Joann's, or they could have came from Walmart. I'm not really sure. I have so many. And I just hot glued that to the very top of the pan. And you're going to want to use a large amount of glue to hold that and make sure that it's held well. Next, I made a little bow out of my Dollar Tree mesh ribbon stuff that I got. And I glued that to the center of my 2 picks. And it is so cute. I love this. Then I had these little holly picks that I had gotten at Joann's a long time ago. And I just glued that to the center of my bow. And you can use any embellishments or bow and scrapbook paper. I just kind of did it all so it coordinated with each other. Use my blow dryer to dry the glue a little faster. Next, I took the nautical rope and I glued it to the back of the pizza pan. And this is what I'm going to use to hang the sign. Then I cut 2 small pieces of burlap ribbon and I laid those over the top of the rope just to give it some extra security and make sure that it stuck well. I just used the back of a paintbrush to push it down so I wouldn't burn my fingers. And that's it. That's all it took, and this project came out super cute, and it makes a great door hanger. I absolutely love it. It didn't cost a lot. It's amazing what you're going to do with a pizza pan. I am officially now have made my very first Dollar Tree pizza pan door hanger. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to sprinkle.